Hello, I'm really ill. You've only got to look at me that I'm not well. I woke up this morning and went to the toilet and I was constipated and I wound up with a great big turd the size of my fist, half in and half out. I pressed my alarm button, this thing which is supposed to be emergency alarm, and it was an hour and a half before anybody turned up here. And according to the people on this, the ambulance had already been ordered, and they took near enough an hour to get here from the time that they ordered it, so I don't know what's going on. All I know is that my doctors are trying to stop me from suing them because they've made so many mistakes with my diagnosis. They're doing everything they can to make life hard for me, to stop me. But you know me, don't you? I never stop. It's a bit like all those poor people that were killed at the semi-final of the Cup all those years ago. Took 30 years for them to get the justice they deserved. Well, with me, I don't know. I think with my ability on the web, I might be able to get there a bit quicker. Only, first of all, they infected me with a virus when they syringed my ears. They tried to lie to say that it wasn't. It was because I had water in the ear. And I spoke to an audiologist and she told me that there's no way that water would cause it unless there was a virus in the water, which means they syringed me with unsterilized equipment or non-sterilized water or something. That's the only way it could have happened. But that isn't the worst of it. They tried to diagnose me as being diabetic because the idiots didn't realize I was on steroids, despite the fact I tell them. And when you're on steroids, you get double or even higher the reading on your blood sugar. Anyway, they gave me metformin. It nearly killed me. Because if you haven't got diabetes and you take metformin, it sends you into a hypoglycemic shock. You see, I know about these things. That's the problem. And I don't like it. Anyway, I'm going on here a bit. I just want to get this on record in case something happens. In case I'm killed or die or something. Because I won't stop until I get justice. And I'm not interested in the money, which they seem to think that's all it is, trying to sue for money. What I want is to get my hearing back and get my eyesight better than it was. Now, talking about eyesight, on my website you'll see my 3D system. Now, it is so simple that anybody can do it, and when you've learnt to do it, you don't need glasses to see in 3D. Your brain does it automatically. And secondly, they tell you it'll ruin your eyesight. Well, that is not true, because after using it, when I had my eyes tested, my optician was amazed to find that my sight was better than it was last year. So that is not the truth. And I don't know what to do until this comes out. I think that it's a great big cover-up with the doctors, and I think that when it all comes out, half of them will be struck off. Because I will not stop. I keep putting this up on here. The only way they can do anything about it is to take me to court. And they won't do that. You know why? Because once I get in front of them in court and cross-examine them, they won't know whether they're coming or going. And then it'll all come out. I don't know whose fault it was. All I blame is the surgery, Gunners Lake Health Centre. I'm having trouble with a pension credit company that wants to take the case because they can't get the information they require, and I can't get it. I've told them I'll sign a statement authorizing you to access my records. I can't access them. I asked 2 years ago. I still haven't got them. Now it's supposed to be online. You've got a code that you put in to view your history online. The only trouble is when I put that in, I get wrong password, and it's a bloody password they sent me. What on earth is going on here? There's people claiming that, oh, the ambulance service is there within 10 or 12 minutes. Oh, what a load of rubbish. You're lucky if you get it less than an hour. Of course, I know what has happened. They've been told it's not an emergency, there's nothing wrong with me. There's no need to go out right away. That's what it is. I don't know why I'm given this, because it's useless. One day I'm going to press it, nothing will happen, and somebody will come out and find me dead. Because that's what I'm afraid of. Anyway, I'm going to put this out on everything, and if anybody can help me, if there's a nice lawyer out there who knows how to sue these, I'll make him a fortune. Anyway, I don't know, I think I'll try CAB on Monday. It's happened to me before, and each time I've wound up winning. Oh, Margaret Thatcher's lot tried to take me bloody well disability benefit off me. I had to stagger all the way to Curo to a tribunal to defend it and say that despite the fact that they had a letter from an orthopedic surgeon saying my spine was inoperable, I'm starting to get pain already because I'm sitting at the computer over 5 minutes. But the only way I can get through it is to carry on and ignore the pain. But when they came out this morning, guess what they said? Oh, there's nothing we can do. I said, well, aren't you going to take me to hospital? No. That's not what we do. So I said, well, what have I got to do? He said, well, you have to go and sit on the toilet and see if you can pass it. I said, that'll be bloody agony. And so that's all we can do. So I did it, and I screamed, and it finally came out, because then it's all right. But the trouble is, I've asked the doctor to give me something that will make it come before it gets hard. Because the last time it happened was a week ago. I haven't been since that happened. If I go to the toilet, all I do is fart out gas. And they have the cheek to tell me I'm not eating enough fibre. And most of you know from what I eat that I do. I eat 7 different vegetables at least every day, and 2 Weetabix. And I also eat wholemeal bread. What more am I supposed to do? I don't know. Nobody cares when you get to be my age. I paid to keep the health service going all my life, and when I need it, I can't get nothing out of them. I've had no carer since last Wednesday, and Wednesday was a special day because the dustbins are collected on Thursday, and they never bothered to put the stuff out. Good job I noticed it and took it out that night, otherwise it'd still be here rotting away. I don't know what to do. I hope somebody in the Labour Party can get on to somebody. If they think that these poor people will have to waiting 6 weeks for the money, I told them what to do. Keep bloody dialing a number. Eventually you'll get your money. But it's wrong. It shouldn't have been done that way in the first place. See what I say of the way it should have been done on my website. Anyway, that's about all I can stand for now, because it's coming up to 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes I have real pain. But look at my face. Look at me. Do I look well? How about those that saw me on yesterday's video? And you can't see a difference. Oh, God, blimey. Please, will somebody contact me? Anybody in the area where I live, The telephone number is 01822 833 444. Any lawyer or any doctor not associated with Tamer Valley Health. Because I had somebody come here who's independent, and I don't know why he came, but even he said I wasn't diabetic. I've had 3 lots of paramedics test me, and all they said I wasn't diabetic. I'm on steroids at the moment, and that's what the doctors are blaming all this on. Oh, it's not me, it's just the steroids making me funny. It's not true. It's those bloody stupid idiots. And I don't care anymore. If they'd have come to me, come clean and said sorry, that would have been it. But to carry on doing what they're doing is making me ill, really ill. And I'm in agony. My carers didn't know that I had an arthritic spine and it was inoperable when I was in agony. They couldn't understand why I couldn't bend down to pick something up. If they're not told, how are they supposed to know? What sort of communication do they have? Now this paramedic that came today said he's going to send an email to the doctor. But he said, I don't know what will happen because he's in Devon and they're in Cornwall. Well, I thought it was the Devon and Cornwall Health Authority, which means it shouldn't make any difference. Anyway, that's all for now. I can't keep going any longer. I'm in too much bloody pain. I've already taken too many painkillers. I don't know. There must be somebody that can help me. Well, goodbye. That's it. I'm gonna sign off.